Well, Prop 19 passed and it's currently in play. So how will it affect you and your family? This is Lisa Peck with Explore East Bay Homes. Have you thought about maybe downsizing, or have you thought about upsizing, or maybe even moving out of that rental that you've been paying your landlord's mortgage for all these years? Or maybe even moving out of your parents' house or your in-laws' house? Whether you're an empty nester considering selling, or a first-time or move-up buyer, you really should know about Prop 19. In today's tidbit, we'll talk about Prop 19 and how it'll impact you. First, though, we need to take a quick history lesson. So Prop 13, which passed in 1978, Prop 13 was designed to keep property taxes low. Ad valorem taxes were capped at 1% of the purchase price. So even if your home value went up significantly, your property taxes would only be allowed to increase by at a maximum of 2% per year, plus any local voter-approved bonds. Now, the older homeowners got and the longer they stayed in their homes, the better Prop 13 served them. And a side effect of this is that seniors eventually didn't want to move out of their homes and thereby take on a new tax bill. Enter Prop 60 and 90. In 1986, Prop 60 and 90 was voted into play to allow homeowners to take their property tax with them, but there were a couple of restrictions, a few. One, as long as the new home was within the same county or within one of 10 select counties, they'd be allowed to transfer their tax bill. Two, one could only transfer the tax bill once in a lifetime, so you better be sure that that's the home you wanted to stay in. Thirdly, Prop 60 and 90 could only be used if the value of the new home was equal to or less than the value of the original home that you sell. So Prop 19 comes into play, and it actually has two parts to it: intergenerational tax transfers as well as tax portability. Now, intergenerational tax transfers, i.e. inherited property taxes, this portion of Prop 19 was meant to address the lost taxation from properties that were willed to children and grandchildren that previously were exempt from reassessment and thus a tax increase. As of February 16, 2021, these homes will all be subject to reassessment as soon as they're transferred, unless the property is going to be used as a primary residence or it's a family farm by the beneficiary. Now, tax portability, let's talk about that. For homeowners with homes that were destroyed in wildfires, this would apply to them, as well as severely disabled homeowners and homeowners that are 55 years and older. This is probably going to have the largest impact on our housing market overall. So let's focus on that piece for now and dig in a little bit deeper. Stay with me, first-time home buyers and move-up buyers. We'll get to you in a minute because this will impact you. If you're a long-time homeowner who's been looking to move out of their home, Prop 19 actually alleviated a lot of the downfalls associated with relocating your primary residence tax bill. One, now you can move anywhere in the state of California, not just within the previously allowed 10 specific counties. After all, we have 58 counties. But you do need to do this within 2 years of selling your home. Two, when you move and transfer your tax bill, you can do this up to 3 times in your lifetime. Previously, we were capped at once. Also, you can do this regardless of the value of your replacement property. Previously, we were capped at an equal or lesser value than the property that you sell, but now it could go anywhere. So I get a lot of questions on this last piece, so let's go with an example real quickly. Your original property, let's say you paid $400K for it, and so that was your Prop 13 base for taxation. You sold it for $900K, and you bought a new property for $1 million after April 1st of 2021. What's your new tax base? You take $1 million, subtract 900, and you get 100,000. You add it to your original 400,000 base for a total tax base of 500,000. It's that simple. So what was the purpose of enacting Prop 19? One was to help empty nesters and those wanting to move out of their homes for health reasons without facing a huge tax bill. Two was to motivate older buyers to move out of some of these larger 2-story homes and open up space for younger families who are maybe looking to buy these large homes in great school district neighborhoods. And they're also willing to take on the new tax bill to support the infrastructure, the schools, and maybe anything else that came to town to support these homes. Third purpose was to support the California Fire Response Fund and to have the rest of the income go toward local government. So what does this mean to the market, and what does this mean to you? Do you feel we'll accomplish this? The short answer is maybe. So let's dig into the long answer. Some say yes, we'll definitely open up inventory of larger homes and two-story homes. A lot more of those properties are going to start coming onto the market. Unfortunately, though, while empty nesters are more likely to sell their home, they're going to have to buy a new home. So they're going to have to move into maybe a smaller home, a single-story home. This could create some competition for first-time home buyers with some of these smaller homes. Think empty nesters can now pay cash. So others feel ultimately that it's going to increase the two-story homes and decrease the single-story homes, but basically it's going to be a wash. It's not going to create any new inventory. So what do you think? The bottom line on today's tidbit, if you're looking for a larger multi-story home, I believe you'll be seeing more of those coming on the market. There'll be much more in the inventory. Now we may see a little more competition on the flip side for the smaller single-story homes. If you're looking to get more information either on Prop 19 as a seller, or you're looking to uncover some of that new inventory that's going to be coming onto the market, just reach out below or check us out at CaliforniaProp19.com.